If you are young and you work in retail, there are a few things that I want to tell you right now before you get too deep in like the retail mindset. I wanted to make this video because I feel like it's a running joke that people get stuck in retail. I've been stuck in retail for like 6 or 7 years. Sorry. Anyway, 6 or 7 years I've been working retail. Okay, so I've been around the block. Talking about wages shouldn't be a secret. I'm sorry. It should be a conversation if you're wondering why you don't make as much as someone else. But if you get in trouble for talking about how much money you make, that's a problem. You're allowed to do that. There is absolutely no reason a company should tell you that you're not allowed to talk about your wages with coworkers. I had a coworker who we were talking about just like what we were paid. I told her I made 21.50. She was making 19.50. She had worked at the company for longer, but I had worked retail for longer, so that's why I was being paid more. That's a conversation. However, she said, I don't think I can get a raise here. I just need to get another job where I can make more money with the experience I have here. I said, that makes sense. It's your life. It is her life. There's absolutely no reason the company should keep information from her to make her keep working there if she could be making more money elsewhere. It's not preschool, right? Like we're working jobs. You can be able to handle that someone else makes more money than you. You can take, oh, that's because you have more experience. Okay, I understand, and move on with your work life. If you can't do that, you shouldn't be working. The company should know that. They shouldn't lie to you to keep you around. Number two, at one of my first jobs, I had a conversation with the district manager for that company, and she basically looked at me and tried to convince me that if I wasn't making my sales goals, they were going to dock my pay. She's not allowed to say that. So instead of just saying it, she said, what do you think should happen if you're not making your goals? If you're on payroll and you're getting paid to make your goals and you're not pulling your weight, what do you think should happen if you're getting that money? I knew exactly what she was implying, but I looked at her and I said, I'm really not sure. I'm sorry. And then she backtracked and was like, it's a written conversation. We would have to write it down, keep track of it, because she's not allowed to say it. What she is allowed to say is, you don't want that to happen, do you? That's all she's allowed to say. So a lot of times, district managers, people who are in places of power who want to scare you, will find a way to get you to assume something, and then they'll sit there and wait for you to assume it, and then they'll say, and you wouldn't want that to happen, because they can say that. They can say, well, I didn't say that was going to happen. He said that was going to happen. She said that was going to happen. Don't let that happen. If you ever have someone in upper management trying to get you to say something, to get you to guess what punishment you're going to get, to get you to guess anything, if you don't know the answer, do not guess. Look at them and say, I'm not sure. Could you explain it to me? Number three, and the final one I'm going to say in this video, a lot of people say when they're working in retail or they're starting out, like, don't do good work because you're going to become an asset. You're going to become someone they depend on, and you don't want that because then they're going to schedule you more and they're going to put more work onto you that's not a part of your job description. Don't listen to that. Don't do a bad job at work because you don't want more to be expected of you. Do your job, do it well. These are your references for future jobs. This is your chance to show that you're a good hard worker. If you're at the job, do the job. You are not obligated to take more shifts than you can handle. You are not obligated to do more work than is assigned to you. You don't have to do that. If someone makes you feel like you have to, ask them if that's actually a part of your job description and do your work well. Because if you're doing a good job in every area you should be, that's not a problem. No one can call you a problem. If you're working at a company that makes that a problem, get out of that company. Don't do a bad job there just because you don't want them to expect a lot out of you. Let me know if you want a part two.